Gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm very excited to show you this build. In my opinion, this is the best Solar 3.0 hunter build. And if you're wondering how I can make my hunter unkillable, well, this is a legendary campaign mission, and I'm standing side by side next to Sabathun, taking all her hits here. I'm about to take a full-on shield to the face. Boom, didn't kill me. Doesn't matter, doesn't phase me. Look at all these acolytes. Look at all these acolytes here. Don't matter. All those blades, doesn't matter. You are an invincible warrior with this build. You will have infinite weapon damage buff, weapon handling, weapon reload, but none of that is important. No, because as you can see here, I'm not even gonna fire a single fucking bullet. You don't need to. All you need is your dodge and your knives. Mind you, this is a legendary campaign, by the way, and I'm still gonna decimate all of these combatants. And I'm not even running away. I'm taking all these hits to the face, and I'm not dying. I'm not dying. With this build, you will become a god. You will be feared. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to be feared? Well then, congratulations. In all seriousness, this build is absolutely broken, and I see a nerf in the future, but we will take advantage of this, gentlemen. We shall. So, first off, we want to use Gambler's Dodge to replenish our melee. We want to use Life Trick as our main applicator for Scorch. And as you may know, if you scorch a target enough, they would cause an ignition, which is an explosion that damages everybody. Grenade doesn't matter, choose whatever you want, they're just extra damage. For our aspects, we are using On Your Mark because we want those 2 extra fragment slots, and it gives us weapon handling and an increase in weapon reload speed. This also activates with your dodge. For the next one, we want Knock Him Down because this gives us that synergy between getting our knives back when we are radiant, because when we get kills with our blades when we are radiant, we get them back. So it's our second way of getting that infinite cycle of knives. And if we have infinite knives and we're just chucking those things, killing everybody around us, we get infinite radiant because of Ember of Torches. And if you want to pay attention to the left side of the screen here, when I dodge, I get restoration ×2, and On Your Mark ×3 immediately. And when I throw my blades, I get radiant for 15 seconds. And as I dodge again, I will get those knives back, replenish all my buffs, throw my knives, get radiant. It's fairly simple, guys. And if you pair this with Ember of Solace, this increases the duration of our radiant and restoration, which is really important because we want to match our dodge cooldown with our restoration. And in order to decrease our dodge cooldown, we want to pair this with Ember of Singeing. So, how do we heal ourselves? It's from the classy restoration artifact mod. And this basically means every time you dodge, you get restoration. And you want to utilize that with utility Kickstart. And to put that into perspective, dodge, as you can see, we get restoration ×2. Throw our knives, Ember of Singeing will decrease the cooldown of our dodge, and before our restoration runs out, we dodge again and gain that back. So, on to the next 2 fragments. Ember of Ashes applies more Scorch stacks, which means we can ignite targets a lot faster. And with Ember Blistering, any kills with ignition gives us grenade energy. So you can see here, I threw my grenade out, doesn't matter. Throw my knives out, 2 of them. This will create ignition and it gives my grenade and my knives back. Remember, when we are radiant and we kill combatants with our knives, we get our knives back. Here it goes again. Ignition happens, grenades are back, and 2 of our blades are back again. So let's do that again. And ignition, we get our blades back, but we didn't kill enough targets to get all our grenades, but there's another ignition and it gives us back. It's simple as that. It is so simple. We dodged to get all our melees, restoration, but we have so many ways of getting our knives back. Ignition, watch, boom, 2 knives back again, and we get grenade energy. It's super simple. Here's another example of getting your knives back when an ignition hit happens. 1, 2 knives, boom, ignition, 2 knives back. It's a perfect synergy. But let's move on to the mods. So you want to use Elemental Ordnance that will give you Elemental Wells from your grenade kills. You also want to use Armor of the Dying Star from your artifact for extra resistance from damage. And you want to use the Ophidius Bathe as the exotic armor. This gives you 2 knives per charge, which means more ignition and more knives, more kills. Elemental armaments for your solar weapons. This will give you Elemental Wells, Grenade Kickstart to reduce your grenade cooldowns, along with your ignition. Remember, your ignition creates grenade energy. You also want melee Wallmaker. Obviously, you're going to be using your knives a lot. Whatever weapon you choose works with this loadout, so go crazy. Remember to spec in mobility though, and some resilience. Peace.